Would you put yourself ahead of LeBron as a team standpoint?
My success as a team is more successful than LeBron. I got 6 rings.
Scottie Pippen has sparked a major debate after making comments that challenge the way modern NBA players are judged. The Chicago Bulls legend compared his championship success with LeBron James' career and questioned the standards used in today's GOAT conversations. Pippen's argument puts the spotlight on a bigger question: what matters more when building a franchise? Long-term stability and sustained success, or individual greatness and the ability to transform a team? If you were an NBA owner starting a brand new franchise, who would you choose? Would you take Scottie Pippen for his championship experience and proven role in a winning organization? Or would you choose LeBron James and bet on his individual dominance and ability to elevate a team? Drop your opinion in the comments below.
Because you're still saying that I'm picking us against anybody else. Right.
I'm picking the greatest team against anybody.
Yeah, but when you say you're the greatest of all time, and the GOAT debate, that's still saying that you're ahead of Michael. So your position is still in the game of NBA, you're the greatest of all time all around.
I'm speaking from a team standpoint.
Would you put yourself ahead of LeBron?
As a team standpoint.
Would you put yourself ahead of LeBron as a team standpoint?
My success as a team is more successful than LeBron. I got 6 rings.
Okay.
We need to have a serious conversation about the mindset surrounding basketball today, because Scottie Pippen just made comments that have reignited one of the biggest debates in the NBA world. It often feels like whenever the sports media pushes a particular narrative for weeks, an old-school NBA legend comes forward with a completely different perspective. This time, Pippen found himself discussing the never-ending debate between team accomplishments and individual statistics. During an appearance on Patrick Bet-David's podcast, Pippen was asked directly whether, from a team-building and overall success perspective, he would rank his career ahead of LeBron James. Many people may have expected a safe, diplomatic answer that praised LeBron's incredible individual achievements and scoring records. Instead, Pippen gave a straightforward response. From the standpoint of team success, Pippen argued that his career was more successful because he won 6 NBA championships. His comments immediately added more fuel to the ongoing debate over how championships, individual accomplishments, and long-term success should be weighed when comparing NBA legends.
If I talk to an NBA owner, by the way, this is very helpful because this is very helpful because for me as a fan, I've followed this. So if I speak from an NBA standpoint, owner, and I want to find an all-around player to be my number one, you think the average owner is going to pick you or LeBron?
I don't know.
Got it. Okay. So that...
You want individual accolades or you want championships? Because I didn't check.
Continued to press Scottie, asking an even bigger question. If an average NBA owner needed a complete player to build an entire franchise around, would they choose Pippen or LeBron? That was the moment Scottie delivered the statement that immediately sparked debate across social media. Rather than focusing on personal statistics or individual recognition, Pippen turned the question toward the ultimate goal of basketball. He essentially asked, "Do you want individual awards or do you want championships?" Pippen then made his position clear, saying that he never had to chase individual recognition. His focus was on winning, and the championships on his resume were the result. The comments added even more fuel to the ongoing debate about whether individual greatness or team success should carry more weight when comparing NBA legends.
An argument that LeBron went to Miami, he went back to Cleveland to win with Kyrie, and then he went back to LA to win with Anthony Davis. All are, Michael never had teammates like that, and you had Michael as a teammate. But in this specific context, Scottie, I think this is very important because I'm really trying to understand your position. Is specific with you against Michael. You're still saying Michael's the greatest of all time, but maybe you're saying you're the greatest teammate of all time. Would that be a better way of qualifying it?
I would say, if you want to say it that way. But again, team sports to me, there's no GOAT. There's a great team.
Just take a moment and let that statement sink in. Scottie Pippen's comments quickly became a major talking point, with fans debating what his words meant for the long-running comparison between championships and individual accomplishments. As the clip spread across social media, reactions came pouring in from both sides. Supporters of LeBron pushed back strongly, while others defended Pippen's argument and pointed to his championship resume. But Pippen wasn't backing away from his position. After receiving plenty of criticism online, he responded in a simple but attention-grabbing way. He posted 6 championship trophy emojis from his official account, no lengthy explanation and no back-and-forth argument. For Pippen's supporters, the message was clear. His 6 championships were all the response he felt he needed. The post immediately fueled even more debate about legacy, loyalty, individual greatness, and what truly matters most when comparing NBA legends.
Hey, do you think LeBron was better than Jordan? Did you really think that, though?
Man, what? Are you kidding me?
That's what I heard. That was what I heard. Pippen said LeBron was better than Jordan. I couldn't believe it.
LeBron ain't better than me until he gets 6 titles.
Paraphrased script. The most interesting part of this entire debate is watching how quickly opinions can change depending on who is being discussed. For years, many fans praised Scottie Pippen whenever his accomplishments could be used to challenge Michael Jordan's legacy. They highlighted his versatility, playmaking, defense, and importance to the Chicago Bulls dynasty. But when Pippen began using his own platform to question certain aspects of LeBron James' career, some of those same voices suddenly turned against him. Critics began calling him bitter or jealous, while Pippen supporters argued that he was simply expressing his honest opinion. That sudden shift is what made the reaction so entertaining to many basketball fans. When you look at the basic facts, there is no denying that Pippen owns 6 NBA championships and played a major role in building one of the greatest dynasties in league history. He spent more than a decade with the Chicago Bulls, developed within Phil Jackson's system, and helped create a winning culture that produced 6 titles. LeBron's career followed a very different path. He built championship teams in Cleveland, Miami, and Los Angeles, playing alongside several other elite stars throughout his journey. His supporters see that as proof of his ability to adapt and succeed in different environments, while his critics argue that the constant roster changes and superstar partnerships make his career fundamentally different from Pippen's. That is where the debate becomes especially complicated. Critics often point to Pippen's move to Houston late in his career alongside Hakeem Olajuwon and Charles Barkley. However, Pippen supporters argue that the timing matters. By the time he joined Houston, he had already spent 11 seasons in Chicago and won 6 championships with the Bulls. The comparison, they argue, is different from evaluating a superstar changing teams during his prime. From the perspective of a franchise owner, the bigger question is about stability. Would you rather build around a player who remains within one system for years and helps establish a long-term culture, or around a superstar capable of transforming a franchise but potentially requiring major roster changes to maximize championship opportunities? That question becomes even more fascinating when imagining alternate versions of some of LeBron's championship teams. Picture a prime Scottie Pippen playing alongside Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami. Pippen's elite perimeter defense, playmaking, and willingness to operate within a structured offense could have created a completely different dynamic. Wade and Bosh already provided enormous scoring talent. Adding Pippen's defensive versatility and all-around game could have made those teams even more balanced on both ends of the court. Instead of dominating the ball, Pippen could focus on defending the opponent's best perimeter player, moving the basketball, and contributing across multiple areas. The same hypothetical applies to the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving provided elite shot creation, while Kevin Love offered scoring and floor spacing. Adding a player with Pippen's defensive ability, basketball IQ, and passing skills could create another fascinating championship formula. Of course, these comparisons are impossible to prove because every era, roster, coaching situation, and opponent is different. But that is exactly why Pippen's comments have created such a massive discussion. At the center of the debate is one simple question: what should matter most when judging an NBA legend? Individual dominance, championships, longevity, loyalty to one organization, or the ability to succeed in multiple situations. Scottie Pippen clearly believes team success should carry enormous weight. LeBron supporters believe his individual accomplishments, longevity, and success across different franchises make his resume unique. And that is why this debate is not going away anytime soon.
Scottie Pippen's comments have once again ignited a huge debate across the basketball world, and the argument comes down to one major question. What matters more, individual greatness or team success? For years, fans have used Pippen's career to debate Michael Jordan's legacy, praising him as one of the greatest all-around players in NBA history. They point to his elite defense, playmaking, versatility, and his enormous role in building the Chicago Bulls dynasty. But now that Pippen has publicly questioned how LeBron James' career should be evaluated, the conversation has completely changed. Some fans believe Pippen is simply defending his own legacy, while others argue that his 6 championship rings give him every right to speak about what it takes to build a winning culture. One thing nobody can deny is that Pippen was a major part of 6 NBA championships. He spent over a decade with the Bulls, developed inside Phil Jackson's system, and helped create one of the greatest dynasties basketball has ever seen. LeBron, on the other hand, built his legacy in a completely different way, finding championship success with multiple franchises and alongside several different superstar teammates. His supporters believe that ability to adapt to different situations makes his career even more impressive, while his critics believe Pippen's stability and long-term commitment to one championship culture deserve greater recognition. Pippen's move to Houston late in his career is also often brought up by critics, but his supporters point out that by then he had already spent 11 seasons with Chicago and won all 6 of his championships. The bigger debate is what an NBA owner would value when starting a new franchise. Would you choose a player who helps build a stable system and remains committed to one organization for years,